and welcome back to another episode. We are during the morning, 6:00. This is the 20th December 1944, and we're going to move German units. We are going to start all the way down from the bottom down south with the 7th Army and move our way up basically. And we are on turn, let's have a look, 17, which is kind of crazy, I feel, having played this far. So it's interesting. And altogether, I just saw that I've been, from scratch, been able to produce 50 episodes already altogether. So that is pretty crazy, I think. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm very, very happy that people are enjoying this series, these recordings. And yeah, that's great. It's nice to have other people enjoying what I enjoy, basically. Anyway, let's get into it. We do have, looking at this one, we have 0 degrees outside, or just below 0. There is overcast. And then we have 42 power points, or political points rather, being able to play regime action cards or make decisions. So we can have a look at the cards in general here, and we can see that we didn't get any new ones. And we do have 2 more OKW reserve cards. And then there's this SS Kampfgruppe, but it's just 1 unit, and a regular Kampfgruppe. Then we have, in the rear area, we can produce new bridges, we can get some replacements, and then we have fuel and supply. I think these are costing more and more because it was difficult for Germany at the time to actually get more fuel and supplies to this particular campaign or front. Then there are also German trucks. Then there are some air support that are reduced, and we also have some depots. I think these will have to come in play fairly soon in certain areas, and we'll take a look at that. I think, we went through the stats last time, but in general, we can see that we have increased the difference between the number or power of their troops. Sorry, that was infantry class. Here we go, all together. We are increasing this gap, which is the most important thing, really. So that's a good thing for sure. They will receive some reinforcements, and we'll take a look at that later on also. And then in general, we have supplies. These are the supply source stocks. Maybe it's even better to take a look at this one. So we're doing quite well. This is the buffer, basically, that we have all the supplies that we have in store, and so it looks quite good actually here. And yeah, and then we have unit fuel also being increased here, which is also very nice. Let's see, these are units. Oh no, this is actually internal. Let's take a look at the other one. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go. This is the supply source stocks. So we're doing quite well in general here, but it's not that it's not a lot actually here. So yeah, it's something to keep an eye on, especially fuel, I think. Supply wise, let's see how we're doing here. This is our supply, so we are higher up than pretty much we've ever been, so that looks also quite good. So yeah, I mean, in general it looks very nice, I think. And yeah, let's take a look at the brief here. We have Allied OOB and we have Allied reinforcements. And looking at this, we are currently on the round 17, and we are on the 20th December during morning. And looking at this one here, that would place us around here. But as you can see, these turns are not matching the dates, basically. So there is something wrong in here in general. So I don't know exactly if these are correct ones, that we'll have the 3rd Armored Division Rose, that's Patton's 3rd Army, I think, coming in on 21st of December. Or if they're actually coming in on turn 16 to 20. I don't know really. Or if they show up on the 21st, that is going to be later turns basically. But anyway, we can see what trying to figure out some things anyway. Looking at the stats here, we can take a look at, these are all the units, total troops, but let's see here. Yeah, these are just for us. It's probably difficult to actually see whether they have an increase in anything here, because we have been able to destroy a lot. So, but what we could do is we could take a look at these guys. Like here we can see that these are belonging to the 10th Armored and Division, while these guys here are the 4th Infantry. And looking at the brief here, let's see here. So the 4th, I don't know if these are reinforcements, I don't think. So here we have the 10th Armored from the south. So they showed up like really early in the game. These are also the 10th Armored, right? And these are the 4th, right? Yeah, so the 4th were probably there from the beginning, I think. Because I can't find them here, can I? No, I don't think so. There's a 4th Armored coming on later on, but this is 4th Armored Infantry. Moving further away here, let's have a look. Let's look at reinforcements. We have here the 101st Airborne, and they arrived, according to this, 19th of December and or on turn 11, which, yeah, and we don't know that. Let's see. Let's continue here. We also have these guys. These are the 28th Infantry. Do we have them in here? I don't think we do. No. So 28th seems to be something that's always been there. And let's have a look here. Here's the 9th Armored, and that's 9th Infantry. Yeah, it seems like 9th Armored has always been there as well, right? And here we go. This is the 82nd. They also showed up on the 19th, or turn 10 there. That's all these guys, right? Yeah. Alright, let's continue up here. Just have a look here. These are old ones, aren't they? 2nd Infantry Division, yeah, that's all really old ones that we had in the northern around Krinkelt, Rocha, yeah, whatever. And what do we have here? Here is the 7th Armored, and that's nothing new. And 7th, and here is the 1st Infantry, and we have the 1st Infantry coming in here, but that's just one regiment from the north. Here's another regiment coming in from the north. Then we have another regiment from the north right there. So I don't know if these are like new ones or anything. It says 16th. Then let's see here. Yeah, so it could be actually this one. That's an old but still reinforcement. Let's continue, have a look here. These are the first ones, 1st Infantry Division. And let's see here if it says anything. So these are 517th Airborne Regiment of the 1st Infantry Division. Let's see if we can find them here. Not really, so yeah, it's I'm unsure. How about this one then? This is the 9th Infantry. And look at that, that's interesting. So we can see that they already have the 9th Infantry in here. And according to the turns, it says turns 14. According to the date, it should be now. So looking at this, it seems like the turns are correct, but not these dates. That's interesting. Which means that if that is the case, then we have 3rd Armored rolling in as we speak, and 4th Armored coming in from the south. I don't know if this is 4th Armored Division of the 3rd Army from Patton, but coming turn 23. It could be, and we are on turn 17, however. Let's have a look at that again. If that's the case, so that would mean that the 3rd is coming in, and I don't know where they're coming in from, it doesn't say really, and that these ones are coming in way later. Yeah, you know, it's difficult to know, but if this is the case, then we're on the 17th. That should mean that we have like a day and a half basically before they show up, and that should give us time to take Martelange, I think, barely. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But that's interesting, of course. Let's see here if we have any others. This is the 30th Infantry, which we already got in here on the 19th of December, or rather turn 10, whatever actually is correct. And yeah, these ones are 78th Infantry. They have always existed, I think. It seems like it. Oh yeah. Is this all the way up north? Right, yeah, it is. So let's have a look at Stormont and so on. Let's have a look here. That's Spa right there, that's 1st Star. And here's Spa, that's also 1st, and a lot of 7th Army as well. Or 7th Armored Division rather. Which, according to this, is not like reinforcements at all, but they have existed here for a long time, which is interesting. But maybe they have traveled all the way from the west or something, I don't know. Anyway, that's it. So let's start with everything down in the south, I think, because I don't think there's anything else that I need to look at or show. No, I don't think so. Let's have a look at this situation right down here then. So this is Junglinster right up here, and we also have a major supply base, and the major supply base is full here, giving us logistics here of 60, and which means that the supply situation is fantastic around here, also helping these guys up. Well, maybe not through Junglinster, but still, they're all right. And what else? Maybe like taking Angelsberg, for example, will help supply moving up here. I don't know. But Merzig is also going to be interesting and important, I think. Anyway, let's focus on this one now. So down here we have an engineering unit that's annoying. We also have this one that's rather easy to kill off if I want to, which I do, of course. Then we have to turn our eyes onto this one. This is not going to be able to hit this one. It will be able to hit this one if I want to, or I could just move this guy away. But this is the major problem. Just looking at odds right now, it's not going to be nearly enough. So that's a problem. I think I need artillery onto this one, but it's light forest snow, so that's a problem. This one is of course going to be able to hit this guy. He can also hit from here or here. This one is not going to be able to reach. This one is of course possible to reach, but attacking this one is minus 50 and he gains plus 100, so that's not good. So maybe moving in here and hitting him in here on a level 1 rather than level 0. He's at level 2. So the attacks from here or here are good, and here are like okay, and down here is worse, a lot worse. So what I'm thinking is maybe hitting this guy here, moving this one in here, maybe be able to hit this guy a little bit, participate. But we really do need, I think, artillery on this one, because we'll have 1, 2, 3 units, possibly 4 or maybe 5 hitting this guy. But we definitely need to decimate this one. And we have 1, we have 2, we have 3 artillery units, and then here we have some mortar units that are going to concentrate their fire over here. So really only 3 possibilities to hit this guy here. And since he's in forest, doesn't really help us a lot there. Adding this one is quite okay, but that's 250. If I remove these ones and go for this one, that's 324, which is also decent. But this guy could, for example, instead fire against this one with 500 instead of 325. And the same thing here, they'd have better odds, obviously, because they are in a field. So if I don't hit this guy here, I could just like surround it and attack and attack and attack, because he's without any supplies, basically. Have been for a long time, but he might not have been in fights, so he might still have supplies though. He's kind of 48 in morale, which is quite high, so it's either bombarding this guy here, reducing the morale, and then attacking him, and then being able to release these guys to move on further, and that's probably what we need to do. So that's rather like a priority, I think. These guys, yeah, it would be nice to hit these guys, but I think I'm going to focus these hits like this, and that's going to be enough, I think. And then we'll use these artillery against this one. That's probably it. In here, we can drive these vehicles up north, 1 hex, and then hit this guy here. Already, we're doing 1 to 2, which is not good. We have this one being able to participate, and we also have this one, and we have this one. So we do have 3 units coming in. Looking at this one, that's also very weak. So we have a very weak situation, and that's even without them being in any city or anything. They're in fields and plains, so that's actually a light fortification right there. Let's have a look at that. Yeah. So I don't know. This is the easiest one to hit, but we have concentrated forces against this one. So I think we're going to go for this one first. So we need artillery on this one, and then we need to focus on forces on this one, and we'll be able to hit from 3 hexes. We already have 2 here, and we can bring 3 more onto this one. So that means 2 on here and 1 here, and then we have 3, 3, and 3, and attack after having hit them with artillery. So let's begin this one. Let's move these ones in because they're armored, so if we get artillery attacked here, it shouldn't matter too much. Let's have a look at the odds right now without artillery. It's not looking great, but it's getting at least a little bit better. So they're quite strong with 1,000 there. And let's move in here. Let's have a look here. That is 50. That's 50, so that doesn't matter. This is 50 and that's 70. So this one moving here first. This one doesn't really matter. How about this one again? 50 or 50. All right. So let's bring this guy in. So look here. Let's do that and do that. And now we can see that we have Recon 77, which is good. We're going to go for a card. Let's have a look at what we have. probably card here. That would make sense. Yeah, we have 100% there. Go for a recon card, or could go for a offensive bonus, but that's for a selected unit, and we don't have a very strong unit in general. So yeah, let's just go for recon then. All right, so now we can see that we got 85, which is quite good, and then we fire these ones 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's good. And let's see here what we have, if we can get anything. That's 233, that's 215, that's 215. Adding these guys together does help. And then this one, yeah, it looks good, looks decent. Let's fire. Oh, by the way, that's a 5% line of sight. How about this? Now they'd have to go over even here before seeing something. So that is 40, 70. Yeah, maybe this one would also be okay. Really. What's that? That's a line of sight of 20 from him. 10, and right now it's 5. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. I'd rather fire everything I've got here. Let's go for this attack. And no. Wait. They do have mortars, don't they? No, they don't have mortars, but these guys do. I see. Because otherwise it would be beneficial to be within 2. So let's fire all of these guys here then without anything. Let's go. Fire. And we get... Alright, it's decent. It's not great, but it's 10% at least. That's something. Alright. And I guess we're ready to fire. Let's see here. We want to move these guys forward. Let's see. They're actually standing in fields. Ah, I see. I don't think this matters whatsoever because they're still in green. But actually, these guys, maybe move these guys in here and do the same thing with these guys here. These guys can stay because we do have them here. All right, and let's see what we can do then. I honestly don't know which one is strongest, but we'll take a look at that. So we have some 42s here. That's 471. So the first two are 1, 2, and 4 are quite strong. So is the Stug. Right. So we have 1, the 2, and the 4, and the Stug. That's looking better. And then we just simply add things, I guess. So now we have concentric 3 to 1, 5 to 1 is good. Now we might actually lose the concentric, I think, because using others. Let's have a look. Yes, we do. So let's see here. That's a 5 to 1 with... Yeah, so that actually lessens. All of these are getting worse here. So that's interesting. What if I do add these guys anyway? All of them. 7 to 1. Right. So let's go for this attack. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. Let's go. Regular attack. Ouch. Okay, so what did we lose here then? We lost some Sicherungs and so on. They are not good at all, but that's what we have. So we lost 40, and then we also lost some. So all in all, it seems like we lost like 120 or something, and they lost less than that, 80, and they weren't pushed out actually, but they had some retreating. Yeah, so it seems like they held there, unfortunately. Kind of low values here. Right, so that was not good. That's unfortunate. All right, nothing else we can do. Let's, because that's the choice we made. Let's see here what we can do here. Well, maybe I don't know. Let's move these guys up here. So I'm thinking 40 or 55. That's a given right there. These two units won't be able to make it, but they can still move. However, question is, where do I want to move? This one in here. This one could move here or here. Here is actually, yeah. So these are height 2, which is good. And let's see here. Do I want to move this guy in here and hit this guy here? I think so. Let's do that then, like that. I also want to move this guy in here to hit this guy from here, I think. I'd rather do that. What do we have now? We have 64. Let's attack this guy here first. First with a 9-1. Yeah, this guy here to 20-1. 29. I think that's good enough. This one I don't want to use because I want to use him in the other attack. And here's an all-out attack. So they're destroyed. They only had rear area units, I guess. And then, yeah, that's it. And then 10. Let's see here then. Yeah, just engineers and stuff. Let's see here then. I could go over here, but I cannot attack. Might not need to, but he can actually join the attack there, which is nice. Alright, let's see what we can do from here then. We actually might want to move up here to take another look though. Yeah. Alright, and we don't have any cards, right? No cards there, really. Yeah, these are just emergency units, however, belonging to the 7th. Let's bring one of them out, though. One unit. Let's bring him forward. There you go. Alright. What else? I don't think there's anything else. He doesn't have any cards. He does not. How about this guy here? No, that's just lead. Let's see here. Offensive bonus, organization audacity. He's got audacity 40, organization 10. That'd be 50 divided by 8. That's 6% extra. I don't know. It doesn't really help at all, really. Well, oh, we actually have this one also. But he won't be able to reach an attack. Let's move this guy in forward here. Do we have all these cities, right? Yeah. So let's go to Stupek then. Turn him off. And we also have this one. Being able to... I could go there and shut this guy down a bit. If we get to... Let's look at the odds first. They're not going to be good, of course, but... That's also before artillery. So it's getting better at least. Alright. So what do I want to do then? Do I want to just go like that then? He might move moving here. That's better. Let's do that. Turn him off. And we're going to try and fire here. Let's have a look here. Yeah. There's nothing I can move to get in a better position really. So let's go. That's 318. And fire. Good. Come on now. There you go. That's better. A lot better. Nice to get some engineers there. And we continue with these guys here. That's 123. That's 250. Let's go. Come on now. There you go. Ooh, that's good. Lots of engineers there. 1/4. So that's good. 25% hit there. That's great. All right. That should even things out here. But how much? I don't know. That looks very nice so far. Let's see here. Let's add everything we got for now. 5-1. All right. Good. So that's the best thing we can do. Or I could wait for another turn and then hit him, but I'd rather knock him down. Let's go. We are all well rested, so I think like last time it was just due to the dice, but let's try. Let's go for it. Yeah, that looks good. So they did retreat there. Let's have a look at the dice here. Yeah, this looks much better. And that looks terrible for them. So they lost 72 and they retreated there, and we only lost 21. That's good. I'll take that. And we can move like that. And no one can move. Yeah, he can actually move in there. Whenever we can move, we'd like to move. This one can't help. Right, so we'll move this guy down here anyway. Same thing here, because they're not needed here anyway. This one has moved everything he can. He's the only one that can help out, right? See here. Ooh, that's actually a good hit. Again, because we're out in the top of the mountain there, and he's all the way down. So let's go for this guy. Is it an all out? No, it's just a regular attack. Alright, so we lost nothing. They lost 52. So that's good. And they retreated as well. Oof, that is actually kind of dangerous. Almost 14-14. I don't know. Can we pursue? We can pursue. Let's do that then. Alright. So maybe this one move in here to protect. He's only got 9. So he's probably not going to be able to hit either, and he's not going to be very well offensive. So I think this guy is alright. But why take the chance? He's not going to have points, is he? To move around either. Possibly, I don't think so though. I could do this. Let's do this. And let's move this one back. Like that. Alright, so we're done now with the 2 12s, and we will continue with the next division, and that is the 2 76s. Looking at the situation up here, we have, let's see, these, where do they belong to? Do they belong to these guys? I hope not. Oh, they do. They should not be up there. They should come down. Or he should get up there. Because they only have 50 there. That's interesting. That is interesting. So, let's go and have a look again at the OOB here. So, what do we have actually here? So they're taking charge. They are in charge of the 276 and the 212s. Fine. And then we have the Nebelwerfers up there. Then we have 2 of these down here. Then we have something Sicherung that we can't move. And then we have these 2 down here. Alright. So we're mostly down here except for the Werfers. The question is where the Werfers are needed. Well, they're also needed up there. But maybe keep down here then. Thing is, I'm actually about to move them. Well, down here. But, I mean, that's 45. What's this? 50. That's fine. Not the greatest, but that's alright. But that's something we have to think about, at least. So, we have enemy units around here. We have an enemy unit in here. We definitely would like to take this crossroad here. We have recon 0 here, so we don't know anything about it, so we need to move up at least 1 unit in here to have a look here. This crossroad is also connected to Merzig. And I don't know if we have had any units going down here. Still don't see anyone coming down here. And actually, I was thinking about going to Fischbach just to close this road down basically. But I don't have the points at this moment. Anyway, so that's one thing to consider. Maybe going this way also. Hitting this one is obviously interesting. He's in city Nomen, height 2, and this down here is height 0, so this is a very, very strong position, unfortunately. So even just standing here might be dangerous. But we're sitting right here. We have so many units. Let's move up here and just have a look. We could also go up here to take a look. That's 45, that's 25. Let's start here. Alright, so now we can see that we have a 42. There's no one in here at least. So let's keep on walking in here. See what we can see here. So we don't need anything else here. We can't hit this guy here, and he can hit us. So maybe just going up here and piling up would be what we need to do. What's this? Heavy forest. I think we might have some faster things. Yeah, so let's bring like this one here and see where we can drive basically. How far we actually get. There we go. So we got, first of all, an intercept fire, but that's fine. Let's continue here. And we got an ambush right there. All right. So there's a unit over there. Let's go and protect this guy here with a fast unit. And that's a city, right? Angelsberg, yeah. But that also gives us another target, basically, for to go for next turn. Could also go down here and then go like that. That's a possibility as well. But I think loading up here is important. Could also go up here and then here next turn, but also this one here would make sense to go here. Go up here first. This one in here. Here. Ouch. Oh, I could even go there now. Let's do that. Ah, look at that. Divisional headquarters, huh? Can we hit this guy? 1-to-1. 1-to-1 and 2-to-1. That's not nearly enough. That's interesting. Some staff that we would like to kill off, of course. Alright. How about this guy then? We can also only move in here, so let's do that then. Let's take a look at this impossible. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Next turn though, however, we can put these guys also into a better position. That'll be here perhaps. Or down here. Let's move this guy here. Do the same thing here. This guy can go up here perhaps. Or actually down here rather. Let's do that. And then we have the Vevs. Oh, we actually have this one. He can actually reach further. Let's have a look then. We also have these guys here that are of interest. Now let's have a look. Here is Trondweile, and this one is a juicy target with lots of veterans and engineers and whatnot. But this one is less, but this one is in the open, which is cool. This one is armored. Lots of armored units here. This one is also quite armored. So this is really tough. But maybe we can get around it to attack it. We'll see. So, if I'm going to use these ones, I think I might want to go for this one against target this guy here. No, this, yeah, because this one is a city. And they don't have a lot of infantry, so it's really this one. Okay, what do we see? 64 is quite alright. What do I want to do here? I can actually go in here and hit this guy here. That's 59. Right. And they actually could as well. This is a very nice hex in the way that it's heavy forest. This is also a very nice hex, and being able to see here line of sight 50 and 35, and also being able to reach around here. So, and this one is better in terms of supply, I think, as well. So this is a quite good one. How about this guy here? I could move there 25 and here 59. That this would also give me then 100%, then 35 here, and in here it's 35 as well, but then 50. But I could fire for a lot longer. I think I'm going to go for this one, and that is also brings me closer down south here. Let's do that. I like this. Let's have a look at this situation here. Ooh, plus 88. That's nice. Let's take a look at them. That's 4,000. That's 3,000. That's 5,000 almost. So that's adds up in 12. Nope, that one doesn't add up. But this is very good. So now we just need to make sure that we have a good recon on this one. 67. Could use a card here. Definitely want to do that, right? Yeah. I don't think I have anything else. So let's go for a card right here. So we had 67 and now we have 75. That's good. All right, let's see here. This one can also attack that guy here. So let's fire these guys here then. One at a time. These added up to 7 and fire. All right, so we do know that we have lots of Shermans and everything, so this is still good, and getting a Sherman Stuarts, yeah, it's decent, I'd say. Maybe a bit overkill, but let's continue here though, shouldn't we? This is stupid because it's in a city and everything, so I don't think that's what I want to do. 64 though, let's have a look at. It's 2,600. There's so many more in there also. But I know it's very ineffective though. That's like double. Let's go for this one. And attack. Yeah, it's difficult. Really difficult. So, yeah, I don't know. Where am I going to use this one? Oh, this is interesting. So this is a 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's within. So let's see here. But I feel like I don't want to fire against this one anymore. But maybe I should. Let's see here. They do have 105, 100. These are kind of heavy hitting this guy. Maybe they do have some punching power. Power 15. And these 11. It's not that great. How about these guys? They had 7 only. Okay. Do I want to go for this one? Yeah, I think so. Let's go for this one. Yeah, not what I was hoping for, but a Stuart. Something at least. So let's look at this one. That's a 1-to-1 and a 2-to-1. That's not good enough. And that's it. I could move this red one here and attack this guy also. Because if these will move up here, the other ones I think manage, won't they? See, that is a strong unit. No, I need to keep a safeguard here, I think. I'll do that. All right. So now we're going to turn our attention to, which we already have a little bit, but we'll turn our attention then to the 352s. And we are going to see what we can do around Ettelbrück. Ettelbrück is really secured for sure. And the question now is how we're going to handle this one. This one is dead, as I think we mentioned before. It's impossible for this one to survive, I think. We also have artillery, 3 pieces here that can hit this guy also quite easily. So yeah, then we have Werfers here, 3 of them. Probably go for this one here, and I think I want to move them up here at a height 1 against a height 1 and attack. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Question is just what I'm gonna do with these guys. Do I use these ones to move down, or do I want to push towards Martelange? That is difficult to know. They really ought to go towards Martelange or Ardennes. Yeah, I think so. Although these will be difficult to clean up with only the red ones of 352s. But they do have help here as well. It's going to be a tougher game for them. Maybe just think of it like this. I was going to leave these guys with only like 13th. So let's keep 13th here then. And then move the others up. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That should even things out anyway. And I can keep these 5 Fallschirmjäger units here as well. Yeah, I think that'd be good enough. So let's see here. So this one can actually help hitting these guys here. Let's move this one up. Same thing with this one. Let's move this guy in here. And we also have this one, but we could... Yeah, I don't know if that's going to help. He can actually join in here. But let's have a look here. Let's move these ones in here first. That's a move cost of 22. Same thing with this one. And this one. And this one. Right? Now let's have a look at regular attacks. That's quite strong, but I do know that they are also strong. That's lovely. And that's good. Now, let's continue adding things here. Maybe these ones should be pulling out over here first and then attack them from here. I do think so. But we do have this one. Let's have a look here. This one is actually 3-to-1. But actually we do have this one here. Concentric attack, although it's really rather weak, but... So let's see here. What do I want to move? This is a stupid attack over the bridge cause. So I do have Panzerjägers, and then I have 2 road-bound vehicles. These Panzerjägers would be, these are Hetzers, they would be good to be able to use against the armored. So it would totally make sense to drive those up. So let's see here, let's do that. There we go. Although we only have 7, there is not a whole lot of punch. Same thing with these guys. These are 88. Let's do that as well. This one is also anti-tank. Let's move this guy also. That's interesting. Let's just have a look at this one. Yeah, it's not going to happen. And we move this guy in here. And then we move this guy forward here to attack. That makes sense. Ouch. Lost some there, but we didn't lose a whole lot, so that's actually quite good. That's good. We don't have any artillery, and this is an armored unit anyway, so we're just going to go for a regular attack here. Let's go. Destroyed is fantastic result. And we lost 31. That's acceptable losses. So that's good. We can move. Let's see here. What's this? Fields. I can move here if I want to, but yeah, I probably want to do that. Because this is a silly space. Well, it's actually unguarded here, but yeah, let's do that. All right. So let's see what we can do. These guys, and we also have these guys here. These are also the short ranged. They could like fire against this one here. He's gonna get destroyed here. No, actually they have greyhounds and stuff, right? So let's see if we can destroy these guys with artillery. This one is not gonna be destroyed by artillery. We're just gonna try and do this one. Let's have a look then. Bang, bang. So 3-1 is a very, very good start. 4-1 is good, and then we add these ones here. 10-1. 11-1. 12. 14. 14. 16. 15 is worse. Let's see here. 18. 15. So they didn't help actually. 18. So 18 is at this moment the best. Let's see if we can remove something from here first. And then add this one. That didn't help. That didn't help. So let's go for this one. Now 16 all of a sudden. I don't know. 16. Can we add anything here? No, that doesn't help. Yeah, this is slightly better. So let's just go for this one and we'll see if we can make this one. Right, yeah. And attack. Ooh, destroyed. 18, 25, 26 Sherman tanks, and we lost 60. I don't care about them. Sorry guys, but you'll be remembered. That's fantastic. Let's move forward here. Oh, this is so strong. And let's see here then. I think everyone in here participated, but I will just move forward these guys at least. That was a strong hit. And then we have the 3 here. They can actually stay here for a while. They could move in here. Do I want to do that? Let's see here. They all could. Could also go in here into the forest. There's no one there. These can also go here, which I do want to do. All right. Yeah, I think this is good because it keeps, well, actually this is the main road here. So let's go. Just one maybe. We don't have any artillery as far as I can see, but you never know. Now just leave them here. Actually, they can fire still. Let's have a look at that. This is kind of juicy, but that's a bit far away. 43 in recon, 58. That's in a city. Let's fire against this one then. Right? Yeah. Let's have a look. 200. Oh, that's really, really poor because of the low supply, I guess. Yeah, let's not do that. We'll save whatever we have. Now, question is, I think we're going to go in here rather than to stay to get supply. Get a better supply here, basically. That's what I want to do. Alright, cool. And supply-wise, that's where we get supply. That looks fantastic. So that is good. This could actually also move forward one. Actually, there are more units that can move forward. Is that what we want to do? I do think so. This one could even hit. Yeah, let's move forward because I do have this one. Could also move in here. Let's see here. Do we have any units here? We do actually. Let's bring them forward here. Could also go down here, but we would like to hit this guy first. Let's do that. This one is not able to. Let's take this position rather than. Is that fields? Yes, unfortunately. This one is not able to hit either. Let's see here. Just move here. Same thing there. Let's go. That's it. Let's see here. If you move forward here with this one is not able to. You can go here. Or you could stay here so this doesn't do anything if we move here. Let's move this one first here. Alright, so let's have a look. And we have another one there. That's interesting. The infantry and stuff. Let's see. That's 3 to 1, 5 to 1, and 9 to 1. That's perfect. So let's go for a regular attack. Killed. All of them killed. Lost 10. That's fantastic. So now, what do we have in here? So this one can actually move in here now to make sure this one doesn't move here. Cover our tracks there. And this guy could move over here. Or we want to keep this guy, but I'd rather move around basically. Yeah, let's move this one forward as much as we can. Threaten things. Oh, they couldn't actually move, so that's fine. Yep, that's it. Okay, cool. That's fantastic. All in all, very, very nice. Let's turn our attention up here towards Reed, Team Reed. So they do have greyhounds and stuff. This one can fire and pretty much only fire against this one. Or we could keep on going to set up ourselves in a better position for the next attack. That would not be a bad idea because these guys can take care of this. Yeah, I'm gonna fire these guys against here because we want these ones to move. So let's have a look. That's a 105 and the other one is a 97, so it should be 200. That is correct. Is that the both units there? Right. And then this one is within range, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually 5. So this one could also participate. Let's have a look at that one later on here. This one, let's see here. That would add like 132. And that's correct. Bang. Bang. That's good. And fire. Do we need... We have 74. Do we need a card here? We have so many here. Yeah, let's go for a card here because I don't see us using a card anywhere else. And let's go for this one simply. And now we have 91, which is fantastic. Let's go for that one. Let's go for that one. And this one. And fire. That didn't help a lot, but we did get a greyhound, which is good. Half track and 2 trucks, whatever. Alright, not fantastic. So let's go for this attack. This one definitely have to attack. 2 to 1. This one can. 20 to 1. Is that enough? Well, why not go all the way? Exactly. And all out attack here. Totally. There you go. Destroyed. Fantastic. And then we just move in here. And now we're going to, not rush, but we're going to move out in here anyway. How about Merzig here? We don't still know anything about that one. And let's move these guys forward. Maybe on the ridge here to see slightly better there. And we'll move this guy in here. And on the ridge. Alright, that's good. That's fantastic. And then let's see here. These guys weren't used, so we'll move them further in. Maybe in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In here it's 4. So I think I'm going to opt for this one. Like that. Yeah, let's do that. Might get hit by artillery, but I think I'll be alright. This one, move this one in here. These ones have already fired. Up here we have this one. Actually able to hit some things, but it's at 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's interesting, but we did have problems here before. Maybe now it's time to move this one forward a bit. This is still horse drawn. So still have to move it forward though. Let's run this guy forward here. And then we have these ones on trucks, which is nice. And they have the same problem pretty much. Let's move them forward. And like that. Cool. And here we are. We can move down here straight away. How about Merzig? Do we see anything? We need 54. So I think I'm going to go forward here with 1. What do we see now? 51 still. Do we take the chance? I think we do. Let's try. Excellent. So Merzig is ours, which is great. Do we see anything in here? We definitely do. So this one could be a good place to sit in. But yeah, that's fantastic. Let's see here. In here we don't know yet. This one can drive forward to C. What do we have in here? We do have a unit in here. Alright, let's see here. Go down here and I'll see this whole area around here. But Gospu, I don't know. There's something showing up here. I don't know if that is correct. I'd be surprised if there's anyone there. But I don't know. Should we move this one down maybe and then through here? Because we need to take a look. Let's do that. In here, we don't see anything as right now. The height value is so high, probably because this one is on march mode. So let's turn him off. Do we see anything here? It's the same height value here. Let's move in here. Alright, so there you go. So we do have a unit here. And this is across the river, right? Yeah. So let's see here then. Let's move this guy in here, maybe into Gobu. Do we see anything in here? Not quite. Do I want to use a card? I don't think so. I could bring this guy in here actually also. Let's do that. We see, oof, just 1 point more there. Could move this one and then attack from here. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. There you go. No one is in there. And then we attack like that. That's a 1-to-1. Let's see if we can bring some others. They won't be able to attack, but they will be able. Well, this one can. And this one, I don't know, he can attack across maybe. Let's have a look here. That's funny. Let's see here. That's a 3-1. 6-1. That's worse. How about this one? That's worse. So maybe move this guy either up. That's 75 or 66. This makes sense. But then we'll be far away from these guys. Let's see. That's a height 1. Also height 1 and height 2. So that's the difference. I can't attack from here, so it's going to have to be here. So let's bring everything we got here then. 6-1, 7-1, and that's worse. Let's go for this one. Regular attack. Ouch. The problem here is, of course, I forgot that we did not have a lot of visuals on this guy here. That's the thing. 3. So that was a bit stupid of me. Now we know it's an engineering unit and so on, but yeah, we don't have any more points to use, right? No, not really. Let's just have a look at this one. That's a 1-6. All right, we got him trapped anyway, so that's something. And we're done with this one. We keep on going to the 5th Fallschirmjägers here, and let's move these guys forward here. And we don't see a whole lot, and I don't want to rush here. Actually, it's 54 because of the snow, probably. That could be it. Let's just move these ones forward here. Oh, I see. That's lovely. Let's see, how far can you go? You can actually go in here also. Then we move this one in here. And then we can move you in here. This one can actually attack. Let's see here. That's a 9-1. I like those odds. We go for an all-out attack. Where are you at? Fields of snow. We also have this one, but not able to reach, right? What do we have? We have 10, unfortunately. It's a 5 and 10, I see. So I'm going to take a chance here to move in here. And keep on moving here, hoping that no one's in here. We don't see anyone here, so that should be fine. And there we can attack at least. So that's something. And this one we want to rush, I think. Like that. Maybe that was stupid. And why did I turn that one off? I don't know why. Anyway, I can fire against this one here, and I think I want to do that so that he can attack. Let's do that. So we can get anyone there. Yay! Very, very, very nice. That was very nice. And then we'll be able to destroy this one. All out attack. There you go. Fantastic result. And then he can move in here. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's a good result. Just outside Martelange. That is a fantastic result. Good teamwork right there. And we are gonna look at Bastogne right now. Well, before we do that, I'm actually gonna take a break. So this is going to be a shorter episode, basically. So we'll take a look at the 5th Panzer Army right now, or not right now, but in the next episode. So I'm gonna have to take a rest, and then we'll contemplate what to do with this situation. But I already have some very nice feelings. I mean, just really fast looking at this one. Rover is really weak here. If I can hit this guy here, and this one is 1 and 30, is not a big problem. Probably can use these guys to also hit this one here if I want to, yeah. So these guys here could hit in here, like using tank units, you know, like that, 6-1 and so on. Just move forward and attack this one. Once I'm here, I can use these guys to see better what's inside Bastogne city center, and then also join with the attack from here and here. And once we're done with them, pushing them out, possibly I could take this one as well. because this is where we have the major supply base, and it is lightly guarded for sure. So, and taking Bastogne would help us, of course, and then I can pile in some others just to guard this hex here. And then at the same time, this one is really weak. This is slightly stronger, but I do have the tools to deal with these guys. That's a 5-1 already right there. 7-1, 8-1, 9-1, and 9-1 is a very good result. But we could also use artillery against these guys, I think, maybe with the Werfers and so on. So, and we have some here as well. So yeah, this looks very promising for the next turn simply. So I'm gonna call it now. It's gonna be a short one, and then I'll see you in the next one simply. Take care now, bye.